Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. So today's topic is about work-life balance. So I'm going to give you a couple ideas and tips to think about. And of course, some of these things you've heard before, some of these things you know, but you have to remind yourself and get in the habit of reminding yourself every day. But before I give you this list, the one goal you should have, not just a dollar amount, not just amount of sales. One of the goals you have should be to get your business to a place where you have choices, where you can make the choices of work-life balance. Because some of us, I know the newer agents, the agents out there, the agents that are and everybody in life living paycheck to paycheck and have those bills. So many times, everybody's got bills, but those bills that are always there, that you will always give up everything, give up the balance to drive someone around to see houses on the other side of town, where you won't give up a client, where you won't say, no, you're just too needy, too much time, and you're not dedicated and not motivated. If you someday you want to get to the point where you have choices, where every day you could go, this is more important than the dollar. This is more important than risking. Sometimes it's a risk. I always tell agents, you invest your day, invest your time in your clients, because you don't know every buyer is going to buy or find something through you. You don't know every seller is going to sell. Well, in today's market, it's a little bit different. Or if every listing appointment you go on to, you don't know every time you're going to get it. So and then those days, how many times do we drive buyers around and it's the 45th house they saw, they liked and bought, and you wish you would have delegated the 44 showings before then, before you made the 45th choice, because you gave up family parties, driving the kids to practice, dinner with family and friends, giving up going to church on Sundays because there's an inspection and that's the only time they could go, or that's the only time that people could do their walkthrough, and you didn't go to church that day because you had to go do that open house or go to that showing. So you want to build your business up to where there's an income, there's a sustainability of business, where you have choices. So here, I'm going to give you a couple things, a list. First thing, and not in any particular order, I call them the 5 Fs. The 5 Fs, which are family, friends, fitness, faith, finance. 5 things, all Fs. Not in those particular orders. Some of us put faith first, finance next, family, friends. You put them in whatever order, but every day, you have to think of those things. Well, some of us are not so fitness oriented. The fitness is not even on the list. I think every one of these should be on your list every day to be well-rounded, well-balanced. There has to be faith in them. And of course, a lot of us put faith ahead of a lot of other things. Some people don't. Some people more spiritual. Finances, some of us, finances is on the last thing. It's like, I'm going to work, and the check, hopefully those checks will come in, hope checks will come in and pay bills. Come in, pay bills, but not have any balance of finance in taking note of it every day. Is like, what's coming in, what's going out, how much do I have to make to make this happen and this savings happen and have these financial goals. Most realtors their goal is to make as much money as possible, find as many buyers selling houses, and whatever happens to their finance. Sometimes at the end of the beginning of every year, as an office, every year, dozens and dozens of agents questioning how much money they made, because we send them their 1099. You might be one of them watching this now. You send a 1099, and dozens. We have almost 500 realtors with our office. We have dozens and dozens of calls, emails, texts, going, can you double check that? For one of 2 ways. One, they thought they didn't realize they made that much. Like, oh my gosh, they didn't save for taxes. Or 2, these are the people that are asking. Or 2, they go, wow, that's all I made? I worked my butt off And I thought I made more. I mean, many checks came in, but they were low checks. And when you added it all up, I'm like, wow, that was a lot. There's a lot of work for that. And I was like, wow. So think of those 5 things every day. Put them in your order, but you should be somehow organizing them on. And then number 2 is schedule the important things first. Every week, every day, schedule what's most important to you first, so you don't miss anything. So if you have one of your children's birthdays that day, one of a family gathering, spend time with friends, taking kids to school when we go back to school, or schedule those first. Because if you don't put those in your schedule, which a lot of us do, which is good, but I would say be more specific about it. Maybe put an asterisk by it. Put things that are important, highlight them somewhere in your calendar so you don't schedule over them. Because so many realtors, I know of a lot out there, that all of a sudden a buyer calls and they got to see houses today, and they don't put that in the schedule first. They don't know. They just throw whatever's on their schedule. They take off their schedule, make the buyers rearrange whatever was on the schedule, and then at the end of the week, month, whatever, they go, wow, for a busy realtor, I pushed away everything I was going to do with my family and friends and enjoy myself, my fitness. I never went to the gym all month long. I didn't eat healthy. I didn't schedule my lunches or my dinners. I'm eating fast food. I mean, how many realtors I see their cars filled with fast food wrappers because they're just going from one appointment to the next and next. I'm really out there to the busy agents, going from one appointment to the next, to open house, and not scheduling healthy food, time at the gym, time with family and friends. So number 1 is those 5 F's. Number 2, schedule the important things first, and put asterisks by them, because you might have things in your schedule like, okay, that's something I could pick up the kids from school, or I could, there was a friend of mine that wanted to get dinner, but they said Thursday or Friday is good. I made a note to that, so if I have an appointment to come up on Thursday, I'll see if they can move to Friday. So don't cancel things, kind of move it, but put asterisks by things that you can't move. Number 3, follow your schedule. You gotta follow it. I know a lot of you out there want just like this, that things come in every day. You're moving things around, this kind of this around, and you think that's better to do that. You're like, I'm awesome because I'm moving things around. I'm multitasking. I got an appointment at 3, but I'm moving it to 3:30. I've got an appointment at 5, but this agent's gonna buy. I got to move to 4, and you're doing great. You think that's great. That sometimes is, but a lot of times it's not. You have a schedule. You put an asterisk by things, what can't be moved, and you follow that, because at the end of if you're canceling things and moving things around, things are going to get lost. But I know how important it is, especially in today's market, when you have buyers, they want to go see today, those houses won't be there tomorrow. It's hard. So I want to preface this by everything I'm saying by, yes, today's market, it is so much harder because things are going like this. If you try to push a listing appointment off a day, they listed with someone else. If you you can't move a buyer from Monday to Tuesday, the house is gone. I understand that. But that's number 4. This is number 4. Delegate. Listen, any agent out there, there's 10,000 realtors, licensees in Northeast Ohio. There's over 30,000 in Ohio. You have help. You just might not know them. I have agents every day. Just had an agent this morning, right before this call. Need an agent in a certain area to show a house today. Who do you got? Delegated it, found an agent for them. They're connecting showings tonight with another agent. That agent delegated. He couldn't do it. Asked me at the office, who can we have help me? Found him an agent, done. Showings done. And to give you specifics about that showing, he's paying per showing. He's paying that agent just to show one house. So to our Century 21 HomeStar agents, we have agents that will show a house for a flat fee. You don't have to give them a percentage, don't have to work out a deal with them. So you can do that. There's agents that will show houses in your own office. If you don't have an agent in your office to do, you could find another agent to do that. I don't want to go into all specifics. I could coach you about this one-on-one on how to do that. But really, if you need to, you don't to lose a buyer, you can find another agent, another company, like a referral. You could either refer them out, they could do everything, or you could work out a base where they just show for a flat fee. You can do that if you didn't know that. So would you miss your child's birthday party for a buyer for $50? For $50. I'm just using that example. Some agents charge more or less, but I'm just using that example. So delegate. You don't have to have a team of agents. You have an office with agents. If you're an office with a lot of agents, like here at Central and HomeStar, almost 500 agents. We have agents all over town that we could find an agent to help you and help delegate. So you don't have to take every buyer. You could have paperwork involved for referrals to put your stamp on that buyer so that agent can't take those buyers. You can work referral fees out if you want to give up a buyer to somewhere else. So you can delegate. You're not the only person that has to do this. But the number one fear, or I'll use lightly the word greed, you want the whole pie. You don't want to give up any of your money. But think of what you're giving up in your time. I'm not saying do it all the time. But if you have something in your schedule that's an asterisk by, that is important, that you can't reschedule, that's important to you, family, friends, fitness, faith, finance, something in there that you have to do, then delegate and be ready. You could meet agents, you could connect with agents within your own office in certain areas before that, so you don't have to whip it all together. And then 5 is the last thing, the ultimate thing. If you get so busy, this is how teams form. A good foundation team. A good foundation team, in my opinion, there's lots of opinions of what good teams are, but a good team creates when you have one agent that gets so busy they can't take all of their leads and they have to start building a team. Now I need buyers agents to help show my buyers houses because I'm getting so many leads off my listings or from my sphere or my advertising. And then they build the team leader, and anybody could be a team leader when they get so busy where they can't handle all of their buyers, usually first, maybe some listing appointments second. That's a strong team. Is that someone where they're the rainmaker? The team leader should be the rainmaker. You can be a rainmaker someday. You could be the person that has got that database, that farm, that past business, that the referrals are coming in. You're getting so many leads that you can't, there's only one of you. There's only one of you that could go out on listing appointments, only one of you that could do buyers showings. So you got to build a team that way. That to me is a strong foundation team, where the team leader, that could be you, is the rainmaker of the leads, control of the leads, and control of the business coming in and delegating out. To me, agent teams that they're asking their agents to find business, of course, that's good too, and that's all where their agents are coming in. That's not a strong team. That's where the leads and the business is coming from the team members more than the team leader. Is not a strong team, in my opinion. It's where the leader is generating the business and being the rainmaker. And you can do that. And you can only have one team member. I have agents right now that are team up on some transactions because they need help. So you can build a team, but a team doesn't mean that you have to has to be active on every single deal, every single though. You could team up on certain transactions, certain clients, so you could start slowly. So again, those 5 things are those 5 F's: the family, friends, fitness, finance, faith. Schedule the important things first. Keep them on your schedule. Follow your schedule. Make sure your schedule's in order every day before the day starts. Delegate your buyers. If you need to, don't miss something important that's in your schedule over a buyer. You could find someone to show them a house and still be involved in the deal and not give them that buyer up. And 5, ultimately, if you get so busy and you're building success, there's only one of you, so you can build a team of other agents that can help you with your leads and your buyer leads. But you have to have those leads where you can't do it all yourself before you build that team. So those 5 things, hopefully that helps with your little bit of work-life balance, especially with busy agents. I've seen it for decades. on what makes a team work, what makes people have good life balance. I see agents every day that do not have good life balance, no matter how busy they are. I see it. They struggle with it. I coach them and give them tips on what to do. Again, these are my opinions and tips of how to do it. There's definitely, obviously, different ways to do things in life, but I hope that some of these things you might be able to implement in your day-to-day business and life, and some of these things may help you too. So that's it for today. Have a great day, and we'll be back tomorrow at 11. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.